This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Nick CILETTI with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Today we are expecting to hear from Governor Doug Ducey on what's next for Arizona before a stay-at-home order expires tomorrow. There's now nearly 7,000 coronavirus cases in our state and 293 people have died. An expert in pandemic modeling says the soonest Arizona can reopen is May 11th. That's if we follow the guidelines given by the White House, which says there needs to be a drop in cases for 14 consecutive days. ASU's model says coronavirus cases have been increasing, and another model shows a projected exponential increase in the number of cases if the state were to reopen on May 1st. Dr. Tim Land says we need to keep those current measures in place to meet the federal reopening guidelines.
So we're all in this together. I mean, we really are. That's what May 11th means. Is if we do this, we can get to May 11th. And if we don't, then we're all collectively punished. We've got to go back and we still have another 2 weeks to sit on the sidelines and wish that we had been more responsible earlier on.
The governor's office has not said when he's expected to speak, but you can count on ABC 15 for live coverage. One of the guidelines to reopen the state is widespread testing, and that's the plan with this testing blitz over the next 3 weekends. The state's only criteria for testing for the coronavirus is you think you were exposed to someone with COVID-19 and you're willing to self-isolate for several days. You don't need to show symptoms, but you do, and you don't need to see a doctor first, rather. We have a list of all those locations to get tested up on ABC15.com right now. Meantime, St. Mary's Food Bank is teaming up with ASU for a major mobile food bank tomorrow. This is happening at Phoenix Municipal Stadium near Priest and Van Buren. Any family in need, they're invited to come out from 8 to 10 a.m. or until the food runs out. So this is a drive-through, no-contact food bank, so volunteers will be able to put the food right inside of your car there. So again, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., the hours for you. That's happening tomorrow.
Time now for your most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo, and our heat headlines continue. Another day of excessive heat warnings. This alert in effect through tomorrow night, and we're talking potentially some of the highest temperatures we've ever recorded in the month of April. We also have more records in jeopardy as temperatures continue to run about 10 to 15 degrees above the normal high for this time of year. Excessive heat warnings in effect for a big portion of the state, including all of central and western Arizona, even the lower elevations of southeast Arizona under these excessive heat warnings through tomorrow night. 105 for a high today in Phoenix. We're going to top out at 107 though out in Bullhead City and Lake Havasu. 105 is the highest temperature we've ever recorded during the month of April here in Phoenix. We could also tie today's record high temperature set back in 1992 on this date. Today we also have an ozone high pollution advisory in effect, so you may want to just limit your time outdoors, both because of the air quality concerns and because of the heat. We remain in weather action mode through Thursday as those excessive heat warnings remain in effect. Temperatures drop slightly this weekend, but only to 99 Sunday.
For the latest headlines, weather and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download our free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.